This weekend, dozens of people laced up their shoes for a community hike through downtown Tallahassee, combining exercise, history, and a chance to connect with others. The new group, Urban Hikers Tallahassee, led more than 60 people on a 4.3-mile walk through the capital city, highlighting local landmarks and offering a change of scenery from traditional nature trails. The group's founders say they created Urban Hikers Tallahassee to encourage physical activity, support mental well-being, and build community.
You know, everybody come together, you networking, you talking, and like I say, we got different people from all walks of life.
Just to give people a different scenery around Tallahassee instead of walking the same areas over and over. You just get to see different parts people may have never walked.
We look forward to the good health, exercise, cardio. Instead of being in the gym, you got the scenery, as well as networking and just having a good time outside.
Organizers hope to keep the momentum going with monthly hikes in different parts of Tallahassee, giving residents a new way to stay active and experience the city.